What do you think Ethereum will be at the end of 2021?
Oh, and
let's say we're like what 2,300 right now. Let's say give or take 24.
I think it's at end of 21.
You think we get another push at the end towards the second half of this year?
Dude, I think we break the max that it hit like around like 6. I think we're around 8 to 9K, like moving up. I think by like mid 2022, I think it's breaking 10.
Mid 2022, you think? So let's say a year it breaks 10.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we can end 2021 at around 5K.
I would agree.
I think we get one more big push because I think we faltered at around 48 in May, and it ran like steep. Yeah. And then it did kind of cave. Well, granted, everything ran steep. All the cryptos ran steep.
Well, they call it a winter, right? It goes through winters. Like
it seems like it is consolidating. All cryptos are kind of consolidating right now.
100%. And it's like, God, like, hey, this happened before. What are you going to trip out? Like, it ended up popping up. Like, put some more in, damn.
Yeah. Now's a good buying time. It's the waters are steady right now.
People forget the last time that it went and then came back.
Yeah, people just like, I don't know. It's like you got
recency bias.
It's like don't be overly optimistic. Don't be overly negative. Just be somewhere in the middle and understand that it could go both ways.
For sure.
Give it a shot. Put some money in there.
Investing is investing, man. You can't lose your money. But they do say the longer it is held for in a position, the less percentage you were to lose over time.
Yeah. So. Right. And it's like, hey, hold it. HODL. Hodl it, man.
Look, I'm the crypto, man.
Yeah. I mean, hey, like, I lost on AMC early. Yeah. I was like...
I moved that money from somewhere else. But that would have... Oh,
I held on to it, bro.
I should have held 150 shares.
My buying was like $14, and then I had one, I had like a little more at like 17, 18. Mm-hmm. So, and I ended up... I couldn't swallow my losses when it dropped down to 8. I was like, I'm just going to let it go up.
You did it right.
I think it'll go up to one point. Then one day I just happened to check and it popped up to like 38. Yeah. And I sold it and then it went up to like 60. And I told my one buddy's like, I'm like, you still held? I was like, sell that. And he's like, no, I'm holding.
It's coming down now.
And it's down, man. Like, but
this is going to be a game. Like I said, it pays to be stupid right now. Yeah. I hate to say it. It pays to own some of the meme stocks. So, like, let's say Doge. What's that?
Said it pays to be stupid.
Yeah, pay me. I want my money.
Bring my money.
For real though, like I wouldn't play around with GameStop just because it's like it's way too high. But like, dude, like if AMC makes another like downgrade, like a very solid drop. Like, it may be a fair thing to own some because I think it will run again. Some DAOs are very cheap.
Still, some places are still very, like, COVID heavy, too. So, like,
for sure.
Once that's more, like, that's the
fundamentals. That's the fundamentals. But, like, away from the fundamentals, it's just, like
from the game.
It's, like, kids that are, like, 12 and 15 in high school, like, learning how to, like put money in their account on fucking Robinhood and they're buying AMC right away, like, not knowing anything about it, and they're making, granted, if they're...
It's crazy because I was like swiping up on those Reddit pages thinking that I was going to find some golden nugget, and like, at the end of the day, like, for those who are, it's weird because if you're in, you're in. You're getting those ups. But if you're not in, man. Like, you're not in. You're just, if somebody didn't tell you about it that's close to it, be careful, right?
Yeah.
But, and you'll see the trend is always pretty heavy, like a large sell-off. It's almost like they have like a group chat of some sort.
They're all mutually agreeing.
Sell.
It's a fucking Discord. That's what it is. It's a Discord server.
It's amazing now, but to each their own, man. Like I've realized that investing wise, my favorite investments are ones I could just put in and like look at.
Check it.
Years
just
down.
wait around. And
I would love to like benefit from day trading. I don't know if that's
too hard. Dude, that will stress you out, man.
That's it. I don't know if
I'm not equipped for that.
It's not for me, man. It's like I can do the math. I feel good about the math. Like, and I've tried studying it a little bit, but at the end of the day, like, if you're doing it for real, it takes $25,000 of equity.
Yep.
You have to have that to have like that level of
transactions. To make the transactions.
And I know some dudes our age who make a great income. I heard of a guy that
you literally though you have to sit in front of your computer like
for sure
all day.
And you can't miss it. You have to be tight.
Like it's almost like it is their gig in a way, you know.
Or
maybe they do it like 2 days a week where they just day trade and they they can work the other days, but like hey, this day and this day I am day trading every week. You know,
Yeah.
like Tuesday and Friday I am day trading everywhere. So I don't know. You know,
I've
but
heard
like,
of dudes quitting jobs to go gamble at like the Horseshoe.
it's true. It's
not jobs. I was in college like with
Yeah.
my one buddy, and he had a class with a guy, and he would. It's almost
some
like,
people can make it happen, man, but
Yeah.
like it feels like a diamond in the rough,
crazy.
man.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of emotion that's
Takes-
strapped to money, and
takes
like
a
you
lot of
gotta
time.
know, man, like when enough is enough on certain days, or like I don't know. I think it takes many losses for those guys to be good too.
Oh,
You
for
know?
sure.
Like
Yep.
you gotta take your
For
beatings
sure.
as well. So
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who teach it too. Like one book, like Ray Dalio Principles.
Yep.
Huge book, but this guy he's the founder of portfolios.
Yep.
He created like he studied on the macro level economies and economics, and his specific industry was like, I believe, cattle and soybeans in Texas. Like he would go to the ranches and look at like how well the books are, how things are going, and then his hedge fund, I think, I don't know it off the top of my head, but in like an algorithm that they did, like calculated every year in the U.S. stock market since like 1903, including the Great Depression, his portfolios averaged between 17 and 18.5% year over year during the Great the Great Depression. 10%, I believe, returns.
That's still crazy.
they say 10%. You're like a star if you did that year after year.
Right.
Like
And
17, 18.
18%, and like
Yeah,
to get that magic formula, like you gotta have a lot of money, and it's like basically like imagine being that guy that people are begging for you to take their money. That's what they are, and it's all at this point AI. They have it all set up, like not AI, but they have it set up by like formula where they're investing.
Yeah.
Just magic formula for making money, dude. But it took them a lot of time.
That's
whatever
true.
the
It
case.
takes time. There's a lot of diligence that goes into it.
And self-made billionaire. So it's not like his dad gave him like.
Yeah. Here's $1 million, and he turned it into $100 million.
Yeah, self-made billionaire, dude. Studying. He started on the like stock market floor and was selling commodities.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then lo and behold,
They say your first 100,000 is the hardest. Dude.
Yeah.
Your first 100,000 is the absolute hardest, and after that you start making some moves. You start making some moves.
Yeah. Crazy concept, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just worth learning about. Worth
Absolutely.
digging
Yeah.
further. You
Yeah.
know.